I guess this fucking internet shit is weird. Weird. What up? What up, y'all? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's time to get back in the groove. What up, though? Time to get back in the groove. What up, though? What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? Hold on. Let me make sure everything is good. All right, everything good. All right, everything good. Okay, it's been a minute, man. What's going on with y'all, baby? Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? How y'all doing? How y'all been? Don't worry, man. We gonna be cooking up. We gonna be cooking up. Anyway, like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. It's your boy. It's your host, Suey. We are here, man. We gotta talk about this. We have to talk about what's going on, all right? Our boy, Shedeur. Alright, he's doing a community service. We gotta talk about this. And then Mary Kay, the lady in the thumbnail, Mary Kay, has disrespected Shador again. And we gotta talk about it, man. Alright? Who that is? TYH10. What up, TRH10? What's up? What's up? How you doing, man? How everything going on with your player? Hope everything going good. Hope everything going good with you, man. Hope everything going good. Alright, y'all. So, before we get to the Mary Kay lady that disrespect. Before we read that article, let's talk about our boy. We're gonna look at some clips too, but right now, let's just open up with Shedeur Sanders doing a community event for a community had an explosion in the apartments. He said that he ended up knowing about it when he was on vacation. He came back. He wanted to do something for the community, so he put out a fest. All right, Garden Valley Community Fest for the kids to come out with food, games, and all of that. All right. Now he said some people didn't want to do it. Some people did not want Shedeur to do that. I wonder why, y'all. Why would they not want this young man to support that community that went through a tragic moment? But he said after he came back, when he was on vacation, he heard about it. Like he could have sent money. He said sending money is easy. Showing up is better, y'all. Sending money is easy. Showing up is better. All right, y'all already know how we about to do. But let's get to these clips, man. Y'all know what we about to do. All right, so let's go to Twitter, man. Let's get to some of these clips, bro. Let's get to some of these clips, man. All right. Let's get to some of these clips. Let's go ahead. And you gotta type in the name so we can get to some of these clips. Alright. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. So salute to Shador, man. Shador doing community work for the kids at a time that different time that they had an explosion. He comes up to support again. Alright. Here go one. A guy who was out there named Cameron Justice. He was out there. Salute to Cameron Justice. QB Shedeur found out about the Rainbow Terrace Apartments explosion fire when he was out of town. He knew he didn't just want to send help. He wanted to spend time. Sending money and stuff, that's easy, but you have to actually go out there and be in the flesh. All right, let's do it.
When everything transpired, I was out of town. So I was like, nah, the first thing I do when I get back, definitely come to the community. I can tell everybody's vibe out here is down to earth. So a lot of people that didn't want me coming out here doing it, but I don't understand why.
See that?
You know, God told me come out here, so I'm never gonna question His word. It's definitely just get active and actually do it. You know, sending money and stuff, that's easy, but you have to actually go out there and be in the flesh. You know, I feel like that's more impactful.
Yo, let's do it again. But I tell y'all, it was some people that did not want him to do it. He said, I don't know why. Why y'all want me to do this? But he said, I listened to God. God told me to go do it, so I went to go do it. Never question His word. Let's do it again. Why would some people tell Shedeur not to do this? Come on, man. That's crazy work right there. That's crazy. Let's do it again.
When everything transpired, I was out of town. So I was like, nah, the first thing I do when I get back, definitely come to the community. I could tell everybody's vibe out here is down to earth. So a lot of people that didn't want me coming out here doing it, but I don't understand why. You know, God told me come out here, so I'm never gonna question His word. It's definitely just get active and actually do it. You know, sending money and stuff, that's easy, but you have to actually go out there and be in the flesh. You know, I feel like that's more impactful.
All right. Before we get to another clip, let's talk about that. Why would some people advise Shador not to help in the community, man? Now I read some comments on Twitter. They said that's the hood, right? That's the hood over there, and they said that those people over there in the Cleveland Brown area, they said those white people don't they scared to go over there. Now I don't know. I'm not from there, but some people in the comments said that's the hood area, so that's probably why people might say don't go over there, don't do it. Shedeur knows those type of kids need a lot of love too. Not just the ones who get, with the rich families, they also get love. But the ones with the low income and impoverished, or you can say the hood area, they definitely need love too, man. I don't know why would y'all tell him not to go do that. I'm glad he did. You see how happy the kids are, the parents are. They happy that he did it, and I'm glad he did it too. I don't know why. I don't know why, man. I do not understand why people would tell him not to go do that. That's kind of crazy. All right. So remember, he got a wind of it when he's out of town. Instead of just sending money and sending help, he said, "I'm gonna show up and do something too." All right. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Let me. I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want to get copyrighted, man. I don't want to get copyrighted. So let me go ahead and take this so you can see what's going on. All right, don't want to get copywritten, but you can see what's going on. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. All right, we back in the building, man. All right. I don't want to get copywritten with the music, but you can see what's going on. Community, baby, give it back, give it back. Didn't have to do it, of course, but that's what he does. Tell him to write about that. How come they don't like to write about that, huh? Mary Kay. Write about that, how he gives back to the community. Nah, we can't. We want to talk about the speeding tickets. Don't worry, y'all. We gonna get to Mary Kay. We gonna get to Mary Kay, but we got to get through the good stuff first. Let's get to the good stuff first, man. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me see what's going on right here. Okay, here we go. Here go another one. Hanging with the people, y'all. They can reach out and touch them. That's what it's all about, right there. Huh? Huh? Remember all that noise in the beginning? Shador, they're not gonna like him, and remember all that media noise? That media noise? It look like the people don't listen to the media, huh? The people not listening to the media. Not all media though, but those hater media people. Look, Doherty. Listen to her, man. Quarterback Sanders at Garden Valley Fun Fest today, less than a month after explosion, displaced over 100 people in Rainbow. Look at that. Over 100 people showed up, y'all.
The Garden Fun Fest is quite a stark contrast from a couple weeks ago, June 23rd, when there was an explosion here. 44 units at the Rainbow Terrace apartments were damaged, more than 100 people displaced. But now if you look around, hundreds of people are out here. Everyone has a smile on their face. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but Shedeur Sanders is out here playing football with members of this community. On the other side of this valley, there's food trucks, different games, inflatables, free haircuts. I talked to members from Shedeur's team. He said they pulled this thing together in about 5 days. Everything is free. They just wanted this to be a fun, uplifting community event for these people that truly have been through so much.
Of course, everybody know about the situation, everything that happened here, and I was out of town when it happened, so I was able to put things together, structure things the best we could in the small amount of time we had. to make sure everybody's accommodated. It's bigger than football, you know? Like, it's bigger than football out here.
Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders is a guy that is very new to Northeast Ohio, but he's already organized a few different community service events, just not only to meet different members of the community, but help out areas that there's need. There was one woman walking around that I spoke with who said, I've grown up here my whole life. I've never seen something like this. To have a guy like Shedeur with the platform that he has to be able to bring members of the community together and be able to help out is something this community is very excited about. I also spoke to Councilman Richard Starr, who told me that everyone that was displaced from the fire has now all officially been rehomed. So that is great news. In Garden Valley, Leah Doherty, 19 News.
Huh?
This event.
Let's talk about that. Why Mary Kay ain't write that piece? Where Mary Kay at to write about this? And all those other, beat writers and sports writers and Cleveland Brown writers that don't like talking good about Shador. Why they don't write about that? It is what it is, man. But y'all heard what she said, right? I got it wrong. The 100 people got dispersed. Now they all have been rehomed, but it's over 100 people there at that event today. And one lady said, I've been here for a long time, never seen nothing like this over here. Never seen nothing like this. A player would come and do this over here. Come on, man. You got to give it up, man. You got to give it up. You got to give it up. I don't care how much hate and heart you got. You got to give it up to this. Got to give it. Hold on, y'all. I got to get some water, man. Where my water at, man? Where my water at, man? Where is my water? Hold on. All right. So, I don't care how much hate you got when it comes to Shedeur. When he do stuff like this, you got to give it up. You got to give it up. You know what I'm saying? You have to give it up for stuff like this, man. You got to clap your hands and say, good job, young man. You in the right direction. Got a good head on your shoulder, man. On and off the field, baby. On and off the field. And people told him not to. People had the nerve to tell him not to do it, y'all. Come on, man. That's crazy, bro. All right, let's see. What else we got? Okay, you chilling, one of the cameramen. All right, chilling with one of the cameramen out there. Salute to that. Look, everybody get love. Chilling with one of the cameramen. Salute to one of the cameramen out there, man. Salute to that. His name is Icky Al. Icky Al. Salute to Icky Al, man. All right, it said the joke Shane Gillies made about Shedeur Sanders and Caitlin Clark at ESPYs was solid gold. Let's see what he said.
Because Shedeur Sanders had his jersey number retired in Colorado this year. People are saying it's because of nepotism, because of his father, and it's not. It's because he went 13-12 over his career and he almost won the Alamo Bowl. Definitely not nepotism, right? All right. A big year for the WNBA. I love Caitlin Clark. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's kind of low. I don't know why it's so low.
Caitlin Clark, she and I have a lot in common. We're both whites from the Midwest who have nailed a bunch of threes.
I don't know. The jokes wasn't that funny to me. I'm sorry. The jokes wasn't that funny to me. Hold on. Dancing with the Kids. I don't want to get copywritten. They got some songs playing in the back. All right, so they got some songs playing in the back. I don't want to get copywritten, man. But there you go, right there, Dancing with the Kids, right there, with the Fun Fest. All right, you see they getting down. All right. Yeah, I'm not trying to get copywritten, man. I don't even know how I did that. How the heck did I do that? I don't know. Did we already see this one already? Playing football with the kids. All right, playing football with the kids right there. Y'all see look at that. Y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. Boo! Look at that. Come on, man. Where are the store? We should see 1,000 videos with this, right? We should see a whole bunch of videos with this, right? Where's all the videos about this? Oh yeah, you know they ain't gonna do it, man. They ain't gonna do it.
You can't write at everybody that's if y'all run as fast as you can right at everybody that's guarding me, and I'm gonna go inside, okay? So y'all
Look at that. Running plays with the kids, man. Running plays with the kids. Oh my gosh.
jam him up, Mark. Jam him up, You don't believe in any conspiracy? Because think the government's do? I'm gonna route you up. Yeah.
Hold on, my bad. Hold on. Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. So, hold on. We gonna get some more video. We gonna get to some more audio. All right. Y'all see what's going on. Our boy Shedeur is out there putting in the work on and off the field. Undeniable, baby. Undeniable. Right? What he been doing? He been doing that community work. Been doing it. That's who he is. Right? I still can't believe people ask him not to do it. I still can't believe that, man. It's kind of crazy. Tyler says, of course, the mainstream, I'm not going to talk about Shador help out community. Yeah, you know, I don't know what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? The mainstream media, where y'all at, man? Because when he got a speeding ticket, y'all was everywhere. Oh my God, Shador need to slow down. Shador, you gotta get Shador. But when he do stuff like this, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of media coverage, y'all. And shout out to Fox 5 was there. I think Fox 5 and Channel 8 was there. So Channel 8 and Fox 5, I think that was there. Salute to that. But I'm talking about abroad, all the sports networks. Where they at, y'all? So tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we should have Shedeur blasted everywhere on all those sports channels, right? All those sports publications. When he got speeding ticket, they all talked about it, right? So let's see if all the sports channels, you know what I'm saying, publications and all of that, and all the sport analysts, will they talk about this tomorrow? I doubt it, man. I doubt it, because when Shedeur already did a couple events there, and nobody really talked about it. Shedeur already did a couple events in Cleveland, and those publications that talked about a speeding ticket, they ain't talk about it. That's crazy, right? Does something good for the community, they're like, that's kind of boring. We don't want to talk about that. Get a speeding ticket, everybody talk about the speeding ticket. Wow, Shedeur going 100 miles an hour. Oh my God. Come on, man. That's crazy work, man. We live in a wild society. But you know what? That's why when you understand what's going on, you just keep on working, keep on pushing, keep on working. Because that's how it goes. They want you to fail so bad, then they'll talk about it all. Right? Once you fail and slip up, everybody want to talk about it. While you winning and you doing good and you just keeping your head down, being quiet, staying out the way, and helping the community. We don't want to talk about that. That's kind of boring. Kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy out here. Let's find some more clips, man. Let's find some more clips. People talk about Shedeur. You know they love talking about Shedeur. So let's find some more Shedeur clips. People talk about him, man. Let's see what's going on. We gonna get to Mary Kay though. We gonna get to Mary Kay. Y'all hold it. We gonna get to her, but that's last. We gonna get to her last, man. We don't want to get to her right now. All right, where's some of these videos, man? Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that article in a minute. We're gonna talk about the article. Okay. Some guy named Brent Walker says, I have nothing but respect for Shedeur. I couldn't tell you the last time a Browns player actually was in the community. Oh my God. Y'all hear this? This guy from that community said, I can't tell you the last time a Browns player was in the community. And there was a lady said, I never seen nothing like this, and I've been here for a long time. A player of that caliber coming over here. Do y'all understand that the Browns players don't even go over there? Come on, man. Come on, y'all. This guy, Brent Walker, on Twitter says, I have nothing but respect for Shador. I couldn't tell you the last time a Browns player actually was in the community. Not just going to schools, but in the streets with the people. Not this little shitty football camps in the far western suburbs, but in Cleveland. Oh my God. Hold on now. You mean to tell me that Shedeur is one of the ones that showed up in that community? And he said he can't even tell you the last time a Browns player even been over there. Not just football camps and doing little fun stuff. He talking about actually coming out there in the streets, in the trenches, without the football camp and all that. He said he can't remember the last time. And like I said, it was a lady out there who said, I've been living here for a long time. I ain't never seen no like this. That's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. But again, people have free will. If they wanna show support, they'll show it. If they don't, they don't. I'm happy Shador is one of those ones who brought up, raised right, and says he like to give back. I'm glad he's in Cleveland, man. He landed in a good spot where he can shine a lot of light and hope in those communities. You see what that dude said? Not in the suburbs, but over here with us. What I tell y'all, it's all good for the suburb kids to get love too. We get it. But the kids that's down there in poverty in those areas, they really need that type of attention and love. You know what I'm saying? And this guy said it. He said, not just in the suburbs and the goddamn camps. What about us, man? What about us? And he said, I got respect for him because players don't come over here. He said NFL players from the Browns don't come over here. He can't tell you the last time an NFL Brown player came over there in that community. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't live in Cleveland, but that's embarrassing, bro. But again, people are allowed to be who they are, and I'm glad Shador is who he is. He said, that was my fault. I messed that second comment up. Okay. Cool. No doubt. I'm glad Shador is who he is, who his dad is, because he get to go in that area and shed love and light to that community. That's a damn shame. But again, let's not force nobody to do stuff they don't want to do. All right, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna go in on people because they're not doing what Shador is doing. No, if they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. They got free will. Let them do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But salute to Shador. I'm glad his dad is who he is, his mom who she is, and they taught him right. And I'm glad he took on, the likings of his father when it comes to giving back. I'm so happy about that. Salute to Shador for giving back to that community. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Let me see. What else? Already seen this. You already seen that one? Let me see. Somebody said, I wish the Saints would have picked Shedeur up. Shedeur in Louisiana right now will be off the chain. But it is what it is. Let me see. DJ fell the fifth round in the NFL draft, not because of his skill, but because of his character issues and his inability to be a leader to his teammates. And no coach wants to have that character like that in the locker room. He's being sarcastic because at the bottom of the tweet, you see he's in the community. So basically, the guy DJ Merc City saying, "Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever, bro. He's in the community right now, giving back. That was him going to the fifth round was bull crap, and that's right. Shedeur going to the fifth round is bull crap. So DJ Merc City, I'm with you on that, right? It's his attitude, it's all this, but he's in the community. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. He's a rookie making impact. Got the people said, oh my God, brown players don't come over here. He's a rookie making impact in the city. When you got people saying, I never seen this, and brown players don't come over here, they go to the suburbs or it's just the camp. They don't really just come here and do stuff like this. And remember, y'all, everything was free. Everything was free. The food, the games, everything was free for the community. They didn't have to worry about, oh, I ain't got enough money. I don't really know. Everything was free for the community. Just come here and let's bond together because you had a tragedy, right? Let's come here and bond together. Community stuff. Old school style community, man. And I still can't believe, I wish Shador would tell us who told him not to do that. I wish Shador would blast it, but that's not his style. It's not Shador's style to blast people. But who told Shedeur not to go do this for these kids and family, men, women, and children? Who told him that? I'm glad he didn't listen, man. I'm glad he didn't listen. I don't know who that is. Let me see. Hold on. What's going on? Oh, let me see. Okay. Somebody named XP says, of course, but our media follows him as soon as he announces something they know. They post it and spread it like wildfire. Not one local radio show on Twitter retweeted his IG post, but they reposted all his workouts. They pick and choose, but it don't matter. He's doing the work. Oh, okay, I see what he's saying. Basically, he's saying certain media outlets pick and choose what they want to repost from Shador and what they want to talk about. And you know what? I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I get it. I understand. I get it. He's right though. Those haters, they pick and choose. He's right about that. But I get it, man. I get it. Somebody else says. It's a Twitter house at Shedeur 144 says, I'm grateful my Browns drafted Shedeur. He's super talented. I believe he can be our franchise quarterback, but he's shown just how hypocritical and toxic our media coverage can be. I now know exactly who to block. Okay, so there's somebody on Twitter saying, ever since Shedeur being part of the Browns, they can clock the fake media. That's crazy, right? This person been a Browns fan, I don't know how long, but he said ever since Shedeur been a Browns fan, he can clock the fake outraged media people, and he's gonna block them all. Hey man, that's crazy, bro. That this person has been a Browns fan, and now since Shedeur came out, he can spot the fake Browns media. Hey man, hey, I didn't say it, he said it, man. It's crazy. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. All right, somebody named Jermaine Ray 4 days ago said, there's no way Shedeur should been 5th round pick. Come on, man. That's not really realistic. His football IQ as a QB is leadership. His ability to command a huddle, ball placement accuracy is good. He even got some good speed to move around in the pocket. Jermaine Ray, we thank you very much for that take. And a lot of us agree with you, Jermaine. And it's okay if the other people don't agree. But we agree with you. We watched them grow. Growing pains, all of that. So you are right about everything you said. But it's okay if people don't agree with you. It's all right. They have a right to do that. But we are with you. 5th round was kind of crazy. But it is what it is. It's over now. Shedeur is getting all the love he deserved being a 5th-round pick. And he's doing the work on and off the field, making it even more greater, you know what I'm saying, that it happened. So sometimes Jermaine Ray, sometimes things happen the way it's supposed to happen. And him going 5th round was supposed to happen. After all the smoke cleared, everything is lining up perfect for him, all the love, everything, it's supposed to happen. Just take it, man. However the cards is dealt, just do the best do what you can do. Whatever the cards is dealt, do the best, do what you can do with the cards you dealt. And that's what he's doing. All right, let's see. Shedeur Cleveland fans believe. Welcome to the city, man. Appreciate the event. Turns up. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. He getting a lot of love right here. Getting a lot of love right there.
Clip that chat. Tebow just hit him in the face. Clip that.
All right, getting a lot of love out there. Let me see what. Somebody says the word is Shador has sold over $250 million worth of jerseys. He get $15 million on the back end commission. I don't know. Can anybody confirm that? I don't know if that's true. Do the NFL players get commission off their jersey sales? I don't know. This person said somebody told him that he found out the $250 million of jersey sales, and Shador supposed to get $15 million back in. I don't know. If that's true, that's fire. If it's true, it's fire. I don't know how true it is, but if it's true, that's fire, man. That's fire right there. All right, we see Shador again at his event, getting love. Everybody showing him love at the event. You know what I'm saying? You go over there. You know what I mean? Love, baby. That's what we do. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Oh, no. You already did that. All right. Let me see. Some more love. Some more love. Some more love. Let me see. Okay, that's it. You got some more? Hold on. Here go another one. So y'all can see that.
This is the last down.
All right, more love with the community. All right. Any more clips? Let me see. Any more clips? Let's find any more clips, y'all. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all the clips. Yeah, I think that's all the clips for today. All right, that's all the clips of today. Okay, yeah, that's all the clips. All right. So, yeah, that's all the clips for today. So, you see that? Giving back, doing what he loves to do, not what everybody else think he should do. He's doing what he loves to do. Getting acclimated in the community is very important. If you want that backing, that stamp, go to the places that others don't go. It's easy to go to the suburbs, y'all. It's easy to do that. Go where others don't really want to go. Go over there. And for him to do that and make everything free. Everything is free. The food, the games, let's just have fun and enjoy life, enjoy each other. Speaks volumes, man. And I want to see how many videos about this will come tomorrow. We already know. How many ESPN videos, Stephen A. Smith and all of them, will they talk about this? Will Stephen A. Smith and the rest of those people talk about this, y'all? Will they do it? We're going to see. Probably not. But we're going to see. Right? We're going to see. Shedeur is that guy. on and off the field. And it's giving back, making impact off the field is very important. Very important to make impact off the field. If it's not in you, it's not in you. If it's not in you, it ain't in you. But it's in, and if it's in Shedeur to do that, y'all. We gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Cleveland, ESPN. Let's see. Let's see if they got some. They got some videos talking about him. You know they always talk about Shador. Let's see. They reposted it. So shout out to them. Oh snap! I didn't even know this. Okay, somebody named Daniel. I don't know how to say his last name. He said Browns QB Shedeur is out at the Garden Valley Fun Fest event organized to unite community after explosion fire Rainbow Terrace apartments last month. Displaced over 40 residents. There's free food trucks, free haircuts, and more activities. I didn't know it was free haircuts. It even had free haircuts, y'all. Even free haircuts. Fire, man. All right, fire. Let's see. They got any videos talking about, you know how they be. Let me see any. Where they do podcast joints at, man? Has everybody been on vacation or what? Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think. Wait, no, they haven't said nothing. Yeah, they haven't said nothing, man. Let's see.
Draft ever. Well, you got a guy who is currently in a prison cell.
No, I don't know who that is. Yep, that's it. That's it on that. That's it on that. All right, y'all. It's time to get to Mary Kay. But salute to that community for coming out and supporting. Salute to Shador for throwing the event. Salute to everybody who was a part of the event, who helped put it together, him and his team. Salute to all of that. Let's get to Mary Kay. Are y'all ready, man? All right, y'all. Let's get to Mary Kay. If you don't know who Mary Kay is, she is a Cleveland Brown sports writer, a female. All right? She really never talks good about Shador. She never really talks good about Shador. She's back at it again. Back at it again. Let's go to her article, y'all. Let's go find her article, man. Let's go find her article. All right, let's do it, y'all. Here we go. Mary Kay Abbott, big head ass. All right, Mary Kay Abbott. Let's go. All right, let's go. Where is it? Where is that goddamn thing? Here we go. I want y'all to listen to this. All right, here we go. Here's the article. Hold on, let me turn the light down a little bit. All right, here's the article, y'all. All right, here is the article. Let's read it. All right, it says, how Shedeur Sanders can win the Browns four-way quarterback competition. 15 questions for 25. Go down, and it has written by Mary Kay Cabot, clevelandbrown.com. Let's do it, y'all. Cleveland, Ohio. Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders has established that he's fast off the field. And now he must be quickly He must be equally quick on it to remain a Browns four-way quarterback competition. I ain't gonna get crazy yet. We gonna reread it, then we gonna bomb on her. Cited for 2 speeding tickets here in the span of 12 days in June. One for going 91 and 65, and one for going 101 in the 60. Sanders has hopefully learned his lesson from those and will slow down behind the wheel. Simultaneously, he must speed up his learning curve in a couple of key areas to remain in QB mix along with Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and third round pick Dylan Gabriel. All right, now let's reread this and let's bomb on her ass. All right. Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders has established that he's fast off the field, and now he must be equally quick on it to remain a Browns four-way quarterback competition. What the hell you talking about? Come on, Mary Kate. We ain't got time for your goddamn games once again. We ain't got time for your games. Shador ain't got to speed up a goddamn thing when it comes to being in competition with Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and goddamn Pickett. You know goddamn well that's a lie. You just came out like a week and a half ago talking about, oh my God, Shedeur Sanders is picking up very well. You just said that shit. Must we go find a goddamn clip, Mary Kay? You just gave Shedeur his props. How now, week and a half, 2 weeks later, hey man, he need to hurry up and figure out before he not be in competition. I don't know what's up with this lady and why she got it out for Shedeur so much. Shedeur don't even know this lady. He never disrespected this lady. This lady is weird. She's a weird ass lady. And she do this shit every goddamn week. Every week she makes some weird ass fucking case about Shedeur. Some weird ass goddamn story about Shedeur. She do this shit every fucking week, y'all. It's fucking weird. He's fast off the field. Let's see if he can be fast on it. What the hell you talking about? He can't be the best than minicamp if he didn't learn nothing. How the hell he the best in minicamp if he didn't learn nothing? How the hell you do that? This lady is obsessed with Shedeur, y'all. She's fucking obsessed with this man. This young man. She's just crazy. Let's keep going. Talk about he's fast off the field. Now he has to be fast on the field if you want to be in a four-way competition. Ain't no goddamn competition. We got to tell the truth here. The only competition is Joe Flacco because he's an OG. Other than that, ain't no goddamn competition with no Pickett or no goddamn Gabriel. We ain't got to play these games. Come on, man. Cited for 2 speeding tickets here in the span of 12 days. One for 91 going to 65 and another one going 101 and 60. Sanders hopefully learned his lesson from those that will slow down behind the wheel. Man, shut up, lady. Why you act like you drive the speed limit every goddamn day? No, you don't. Come on, man, like stop it. Well, what's the point of this? We already know what happened. It was everywhere. What's the point of this stupid ass article, man? To try to demean he learning slow, y'all. You a damn lie. He ain't learning slow. He out there smoking shit. He ain't learning slow. You want to put that narrative out there because you want Dylan Gabriel ass to be ahead of Shedeur. Newsflash, it ain't gonna fucking happen. You pushing this Dylan Gabriel shit so goddamn much. Newsflash, it ain't gonna happen. Just give it up. Dylan Gabriel is not better than Shedeur when it comes to It just is what it is. And he had first team reps to prove it, and he couldn't do it. Shedeur still haven't got first team reps, and he out there smoking everything. Every time he up there, he's smoking and shit. And again, without the receivers helping him look good, can't do it. So salute to all the receivers who go out there with Shedeur and you run your route and you catch the ball. Can't do it without you, baby. Can't do it without you. Can't do without the receivers. Salute to all the receivers that line up with Shedeur. You run your route and you catch the ball. So we couldn't do it without you. We could be the top quarterback in minicamp without you. Stop it, man. Stop this Pickett and Gabriel nonsense, man. And I'm not saying they're not good quarterbacks. I'm just saying, from all the stats that already been played out there, Shedeur has the best stats out of everybody. Just stop it already. Now it's time for training camp. Let's see what they do there. But from the two camps that happened, the rookie camp and mini camp, Shedeur beat everybody. He beat everyone. Let's just stop all the weird, just stop this weird ass shit that she doing. She keep doing it too. She keep doing this, y'all, and she know it's a lie. I don't know how she wake up every day typing lies. Don't you think that the reports would have said that? Shedeur got his own teammates saying, we want him to be our quarterback. Why is she typing these lies when his own teammates saying, we want him as a quarterback? Not all of them, but it's certain teammates that get on camera and said, yep, we want Shedeur as our quarterback. We backing up Shedeur. Yeah, we happy that Shedeur is here. His own teammates that he throw to is saying this. Why is he typing these lies? He's taking too long to learn. What's wrong with this lady, man? Does she know that his own teammates are saying he's doing a great job? His own coach came out and said, hey, he's doing a great job. People inside the facility said, Shedeur is the best one. People who work inside the facility is saying Shedeur is the best one. They work there. They work there, guys. They said the rumblings inside of the organization is Shedeur is the best one. People who watch practices every day, who sit down and they talk amongst each other and says, who you got? You got Pickett, got Gabriel, you got Flacco, you got Shedeur. They said they talked amongst each other and Shedeur is the one. Not everybody, but there's a good amount of people inside of the offices, inside of the building, of Cleveland Brown building, that said, we like Shedeur to be the number one. And then this lady will go up here and make an article. Hey man, he need to hurry up. He need to hurry up and catch on because he might be traded. Bro, what is she talking? Why is she doing this, bro? I'm serious. Week after week, she finds some way to do this. I don't know why. Why is she doing this? Just admit it. He has been the best quarterback thus far. Now, training camp is this the next step into the season. Let's see what happened in training camp. But thus far, he has been the best. I don't know why they just can't say it. You know what? He's been better than Dylan Gabriel. She loved Dylan Gabriel. Sorry, newsflash, he smoked his ass. He smoked Dylan Gabriel boots in that goddamn last mini camp. Smoked his ass. Smoked. I don't know what's going on, y'all. This is embarrassing. Okay, this lady is fucking embarrassing. But I tell people on Twitter, she does it on purpose. She does this weird ass caption shit when it comes to Shedeur. When it comes to Shedeur, she make these weird ass captions on the videos and shit. You're like, what the fuck? What is this? What's wrong with you, woman? It's crazy, y'all. I don't know what's her obsession with him. It's crazy, bro. Like, what is going on? And Shedeur has not called her out, but we've been calling her ass out. But Shedeur has not called her out yet. He has not said nothing about it yet. Shedeur needs to file a lawsuit against Mary Kay. He said a lawsuit. You crazy dog. I mean, I just don't know what's wrong with her, bro. She is crazy. And she knows the crazy part is she knows that she's telling a lie. Typing up a whole article of lies. The only thing, yes, he did go over the speed limit. That's the only truth in the goddamn article. Is the speeding tickets. Everything else is a lie. You're like, goddamn. Chantel says, Mary Kay is loony. How you doing, Chantel? I didn't know you was in here. Chantel says, the Browns are not looking to win. Okay, Chantel, can you tell me why? Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, baby. I'm glad y'all in here with me tonight. All right, we gearing up. We're gearing up for the season, so we're gonna be doing more lives and all of that. Let me know, Chantel, why do you believe that the Browns are not looking to win? And you're not the first person to say that. Okay, Chantel, I want you to know you're not alone. It's a lot of people who feel like you that they may what do you call that? They may waste Shador's time in Cleveland. You're not the only one who feel like that. So if you still in here, Chantel, can you please expound on and let us know why you believe that the Browns not looking to win? And you're not the only one, okay? It's a lot of people who feel like you, Chantel. A lot of them, okay? A lot of them. I don't know how to say name. Obadiah says newcomer and new subscriber. Thank you very much. I appreciate that for coming in and having a conversation with us or listen to us talk about what's going on with Colorado and all. We're going to talk about the Buffs and the NFL Buffs, okay? Shiloh, Travis Hunter, all of them. We're going to be doing videos on those too. But thank you for coming in and subscribing and all of that. Thank you very much. Let me see. Professor C says she has an agenda, and we pray she is delivered and set them free from the bitterness. Thank you, Professor C, for that comment. And yes, I don't know what's going on. She definitely has an agenda to dim his light. And there's other Cleveland media who does the same thing. That one guy, what's his name, Grassy or something like that. He also does this. I don't know what this stuff is about, y'all. I really don't. It's crazy to me because he don't bother nobody. Why does who Shedeur is bother these two people so much and these other Cleveland media people? Why is Shedeur make them itch? I don't know. Because when people ask them, they don't have a good reason. You know what I'm saying? When people ask them flat out, what's your problem with Shedeur? They don't have a good reason. They don't have a good reason, y'all. They just don't. They'll talk about the legendary. They'll talk about all the love he's getting. Why he getting so much love early on? Because he deserve it. And the NFL did him wrong. What's the problem here? So they really are mad that he get a lot of love. He get a lot of love because he deserve it. If you watch them play college football, he deserve it. But the media the NFL try to play him, so he got a whole bunch of love about that from that too. And then the person he get a lot of love. Soon as he got to Cleveland, he start shaking hands. Hey, how y'all doing, baby? Hey, Shedeur, what's up, baby? He started going out, meeting people. Soon as he got there, he started meet people. Going to the rec center, going to high schools, training with the kids. So you can't get mad that his fan base grows this fast because he's out there in the field. Y'all said, the media said, oh, it ain't gonna work. Oh, this and that. And what he do? He went there, was quiet, worked out, and went out there in the city and said, hey, I'm Shedeur. How you guys doing? I'm the rookie quarterback. And they said, hey, man, we glad you here, baby. You can't be mad because he passed all the tests. And that's what's going on. He passed all your tests. Oh, the city not going to like you. That's a lie. He not going to fit in too well. That was another lie. You failed. Every little thing you checked is not going to work. It worked out. He ain't going to figure it out. It's going to take too long to figure out. That was a lie. His coach said he's coming along very well. His own players said, hey, man, Shedeur out there doing his thing. His own teammates said this. So Mary Kay already had it out from Shedeur from jump. Dylan Gabriel going to be able to do better. No, he did not so far he didn't. Mary Kay, I remember that video you put out. It's going to take Shedeur a little time to figure it out because he been to his daddy. He been with his daddy for his college career. And Dylan Gabriel had 8 coordinators. Well, Shedeur had 6, you idiot. Don't matter if his daddy was there. He had 6 different coordinators. He had to learn 6 different offenses, the way to play. And he excelled in all of them. Dylan Gabriel had 8 different ones. He's going to be able to pick it up fast. Well, that was a lie. Dylan Gabriel got smoked in camp. Smoked again. And I ain't got no problem with Dylan Gabriel. But Mary Kay needs to stop this Dylan Gabriel stuff. Just stop it. If you like Dylan Gabriel, I respect it. But he ain't touching Shedeur right now. He can't even hold the fire to his feet right now. The stats is out there, baby. Stop playing. Mary Kay is crazy, y'all. That lady crazy, bro. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, baby. We gonna be here. All right, we gonna be here cooking up. Okay, let me see. Let me catch some of these. Okay, Chattel says because they want to play. Because they want to play Tiny Hands Pickett and Mushroom Gabriel, and they know they won't win with them. Dang, Chantel, you got nicknames for him? Oh, look. Chantel got nicknames for him. She said, hold on, Tiny Hands Pickett. And what's Dylan Gabriel's name? Hold on, my bad. What's Dylan Gabriel's name? What's his name? Mushroom. Wait, hold on. Where you get these names? Where you get these names from? Now I understand the Tiny Hands because they do make fun of Pickett hands. I seen his hands, but what is the Mushroom Gabriel? What is that? What is that? She said she tired of this. Okay, she is tired of it. Chantel also says, I think Jimmy gonna force their hand to play Shedeur. I believe Shador will get his shot sooner or later, right? Sooner or later, they're gonna have to do it because it's just too much. Like I told him, it's that Tebow effect. Shador got that Tebow effect. The longer you wait, the more crazier the fan base is gonna be to push you to do it. If you was around when Tebow got to NFL, went to the Broncos, that's what happened with Tim Tebow. The Broncos like, we ain't gonna play you. You a rookie. Nah, we ain't gonna play you. We gonna play who we got. And week after week, it started getting the noise started getting louder and louder. Tebow, Tebow, Tebow. Put Tebow in. Remember that, y'all? The noise started getting louder and louder. Put Tebow in. Come on, man. Put Tebow in. And then they start going to practice. Remember that? It went from the games to the practice field. Tebow. Tebow had fans at practice yelling, Tebow. And so they say, you know what? All right, come on, man. All right, Tebow, come on, man. Here, get in there. Get in there. And he shined. They put Tebow in when the team was down. What do you do? Fourth quarter comebacks. Fourth quarter comeback. Fourth quarter comeback. Fourth quarter comeback. Fourth quarter comeback. Y'all remember that? That's how Tebow aura got real big real fast because he kept bringing the Broncos back to almost winning or winning in the fourth quarter. They'll be stinking up the joint or the second half, either fourth quarter, second half. He'll bring them back to a win or almost winning, and that's how all that Tebow noise started getting louder and louder because he was proving himself. Remember that playoff game he won against Pittsburgh? Crazy, right? And remember they was talking down on him. Tebow ain't this. Tebow can't do this. Tebow can't do that. He ain't nothing. And what did Tebow do? He kept quiet. I just want to thank the Lord for the opportunity. I'm gonna wait my turn. Remember that? They had a camera on Tebow 24/7. And they couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand that Tebow was so loved and he ain't touched the field one time. Tebow had all that love coming out of college and he ain't touched the field, the football field one time in the NFL in a real game. And he had all that love. All the cameras wanted to see what Tebow was doing. Tebow, what you doing? Tebow, come talk to us. Tebow. And they couldn't take it. And what'd he say? I just want to thank my Lord and Savior. I just want to thank my Lord and Savior. I just want to thank my Lord and Savior. He just kept saying that every interview. And somehow NFL got sick of it. I don't know why. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with saying thank you to whatever you believe in? And so he did it all the time. Every interview. Thank you to my Lord and Savior. After the game, thank you to my. He just kept doing it, and his pandemonium got bigger and bigger because there's a lot of people who believe in God and Jesus Christ. So him being a good football player, a good gentleman, a human being, and he's done on a big platform. Tebow Mania. Remember it was a thing called Tebow Mania. Remember that? Remember that Tebow Mania? Remember Skip Bayless? He loved Tebow. It was called Tebow Mania. And it was pandemonium, boy. It was crazy out there. That is what Shedeur got. And they know it. Shedeur got the same thing. That's why some of these people are disgusted. Why y'all like Shedeur so much and he ain't even do nothing yet? Don't worry about why we like Shedeur so much. That ain't your business. That's not your business to worry about his brand getting bigger, his legendary brand getting real big, and all his love is getting. Why? That's not your business. Why do you care that we love this young man and we want to see him grow and his fan base growing, growing? And why does that make you itch like that? It's that Tebow effect, man. And that dude, that older dude who don't like Shedeur, he said that. I just don't understand the big hype about Shedeur. I mean, dang, he really ain't do nothing yet. That ain't your business to worry about why his fan base got so damn big and he ain't played one game yet. That's not your business. Why is that making you itch that his fan base has grown this big after being drafted? And I don't understand. But what about Dylan Gabriel? They love doing that. What about Dylan Gabriel? What about Dylan Gabriel? Hey man, Dylan Gabriel got his own fans. Go. Why don't you sign up and go watch it? Why are y'all looking at Shador fans and crying about what we say and how much love? Stop watching us. Leave us alone. Well, you know what? You can't, because we be in the comments going on. You know what I'm saying? To see you aunties and to see you uncles, we be defending our buffs all day, 10 toes down. So, you know, we everywhere, baby. We everywhere. Okay? And you got to thank this man right here. This is the leader of the pack. Y'all, if you want to be mad, this is the leader of the pack right here. Don't be mad at us. We just following with the leader, with our mentor, the leader. All right, and that's how we come. We come in peace, with respect and love. But if you play with us, it's on. Okay? Not all of us is all the way, you know, at the turn the other cheek and all that like Dion. We all ain't like that. So you better be careful. You better be careful out there. All of us, look, we follow Dion. But we ain't there like Dion, who could just say, you know what, whatever, man, and God bless you, and I'm out. We all ain't Dion. We gonna get at you. We gonna pop at you. We gonna get on you. Okay? But this is the leader of the pack, everybody. If you got a problem with it, this is the leader of the pack. And the CU aunties came along. And the CU uncles started forming. And then you got the YouTube channels like me. It's a whole bunch of us. We big out here. This is the leader of the pack right here, man. Don't get mad at us, man. Don't get mad at us. Okay? Don't get mad at us. We just what it say? Walk in my image. Ain't that what the Bible say? What God say? We want you to just walk in my image. You know what I'm saying? Make me look good. We making Coach Prom look good out here. That's what we doing. Right? We making, if you believe, some of y'all might not believe in Jesus and all that. Okay, that's fine. But we believe in this man. And we have to go out there and represent. And that's what we doing. We represent. We representing, man. Can't get mad at us. Can't get mad at us, man. His sons is our nephews. His sons is our nephews. You can't get mad at us for out here standing 10 toes down for our nephew, man. Okay? We standing 10 toes down for our nephew. Don't be mad at us, man. Don't be mad at us. All right? That's our nephew. We riding out. Travis Hunter, our nephew. We riding out. All right? LeJontay Wester, our nephew. We riding out. Jimmy Horn Jr., our nephew. We riding out. All right? Salmon Craig, baby. That's our nephew. We riding out. Shiloh Sanders, our nephew, we riding out. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. Bucky, we riding out for Bucky too. Don't get it twisted. We ride out for Bucky too. All right, that's our nephews, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop playing, okay? Stop playing with us. Don't get mad. It is what it is. We ride out for our nephews, man, all day, every day. Xavier Weaver, our nephew, we riding out. Saucy Zay. It is what it is, man. Hey, don't get mad at us, man. We ride out, baby. Let me see. Okay, Professor says it's spiritual. Hey, Professor C is definitely a spiritual thing going on, and that's why I'm glad that Dion is the man that he is, because he understands these type of battles that come, and he's equipped for it, and he equipped his sons for these type of warfares too. As you see, look at Shiloh, y'all. Look how cool and mellow Shiloh is, y'all. Nothing can phase Shiloh. Y'all see that? They be Shiloh. Nothing can phase Shiloh. Shiloh is so up there when it comes to just understanding life, understanding the process of how things go and how the world goes round and round, how things go inside the world. Nothing be phasing Shiloh. Shiloh is out there smiling, having fun, living his life. He don't care about none of that other stuff. He don't give a damn. You feel what I'm saying? Like Shiloh is up here, and he stays up there all day, every day, smiling, having fun, making people day. Shiloh don't care nothing about that negative stuff. He don't give a damn about that shit. You know, Shiloh don't give a damn about none of that. R. Crawley 25 says, "Thank you very much for coming in. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, y'all. We are gonna be knocking these joints out." He says, "Hey, nice to hear you live. Let me see. Stop giving her any time. Shedeur is going to doing God's work. The Browns just have a climate of losing. They can't stop what God has blessed. Haters are going to hate." Oh yeah, we just here to talk about it. We don't understand Mary Kate. What they call it? Engagement farming, whatever. It's that farming word. She definitely uses Shador for engagement farming. She definitely do. Okay, Chantel says Shador sold over 250 million jerseys, highest ever in NFL, and never seen before at 5th round pick. Okay, Chantel, I did read that, right? I did read that. Now, Chantel, is it true that that players get a kickback from those jersey sales? I don't know. I never looked into it. I never thought they ever got anything. I don't know. There's somebody on Twitter, Chantel, that reported what you just reported, but they said Shedeur get a $15 million kickback. Now, I don't know how true that is. Okay, she said, mushroom from Mario Brothers. He is small. Come on, man. Hey, shout out to Mario Brothers, man. I grew up on Mario Brothers, one of the greatest franchises of video games ever to be made. The movie was fire. The games was fire. So shout out to Mario Brothers, man. You raised a lot of people and you held it down. Mario Brothers is a classic from the movie to the video games. Straight classic, man. And she said, mushroom from Mario Brothers. He is very small. Shout out to Mushroom too, man. You funny. Okay, Robert says we have to get Manning to get Tebow out of town. Wish he had more opportunities. Shedeur is on another level. Okay. I know what you're saying. Chantel says Legendary Island is going to 12. It's going to 12 degrees Friday, and Cleveland for training camp. It's going to be 12 degrees. Okay, so Friday's training camp. You saying? Okay, yeah, 18. Let me see. Legendary Island. Jean Murray says she said there were hundreds of people present. Yes, it was. If you watch the video, you can see that it was a packed house out there just having fun. Chantel says yes, Shedeur gets 15 million of kickback. What? That's crazy. Hey man, that's crazy. That's what's up though. That's what's up. R. Crawley says yes, players to get money back from jersey sales. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know players get money from jersey sales. I didn't know that. So what about other things on it with their name on it? What about the hats? What about those name plates and all of that? Do they get kickback from that too? The hats and all of that with their name and jersey on it, or just the jersey? Is it just the jersey? Because some places they got the name, they got the hat with the number 2 on the side, or whatever, number 12 on the side. Is it just jerseys, or is it everything? Everything. Some places got bobblehead toys. You know what I'm saying? Some places got the bobblehead toys. Is it everything or just the jerseys? She says any merchandise. Oh, that's good then. Oh yeah, okay, any merchandise. Okay, that's good. That's good right there. So yeah, that's good. Getting 15 million before walking on the field, that is insane money. That's more than his rookie deal, y'all. That's more than his rookie deal. He already eclipsed his NFL checks. before playing one game off of jersey sales. If what you saying is true, he already beat his NFL contract for what is it, 4 years? Already beat it. He already beat it already off of jersey sales. If what you saying is true, that's insane. Now imagine his endorsement deals that he gonna get rack up throughout. Come on, man, this is crazy. Robert says, lived in Colorado my whole life. Never thought about CU until the prime effect. Brown fans, we have some good times coming. Robert, shout out to Robert. Hey, Robert, that is what's up, man. So you was there from the good days to the dark days and back to the good days with the prime effect. That's what's up, man. Hey, that's what's up. You got to experience that firsthand. You know what I mean? So can you let us know how in person? Did you go to any games? Did you go to any games or anything? Or any outings where you was there and with Shedeur and Travis and all of them? Did you go to any games? Let us know what the atmosphere is of that team, of those players in that team being out there. Because I was just watching on TV. I was just watching on TV and it looks crazy. So being in person, I know it had to be crazy, man. Chantel says, as long as his name is on it. Okay, so as long as his name is on it, he can get it. Okay, that's cool. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. So Shador, remember y'all, Boog said Shador cashed in 27, 28 million before the draft. And you saying that he got another 15 before his first game ever played. So you add that up, 28 and 15 before he put on a Browns jersey and walk out the tunnel. What? That's insane, man. That's crazy. 27 and 15 before he even walk out the tunnel for his first official game. That's crazy. That's way over his contract. And remember, Ocho Cinco said he knew stuff was good and crazy when he was making his NFL checks, doing off the field. And you already know, in this day and age, you can make a lot of money off the field. You can make more or just as much as your NFL, NBA contract off the field by getting all those deals. You can do it. So yeah. Let's go to this other piece she said, y'all. Let's go to the second half of Mary Kay. Let me see. Okay. So the speeding ticket, right? She said, talk about speeding ticket. So Sanders, hopefully he learned his lesson from those who will slow down behind the wheel. Hopefully he learned his lesson for those who slow down behind the wheel. Come on, man. What? Simultaneously, he must speed up his learning curve. Here, this is the part. Simultaneously, he must speed up his learning curve in a couple of key areas to remain a QB mix along Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and third round pick Dylan Gabriel. That's all a lie. He needs to pick up his learning curve. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie. And she know it is. She's crazy, bro. She is crazy. She is crazy, bro. Chantel says he sold over 100 million jerseys at 129, which is adds to 250 million. No. Okay, you said, what is that? Wait, 100,000? Wait, was that 1,000 or 100,000? Is that 1,000 or 100,000? I think that's supposed to be 100,000, right? So he sold over 100,000. Wait, what the heck? 100 million jerseys at 129 and add up to 250 million with 15 million kickback. Okay, so you got 15 million kickback. Okay, 1 million. Okay, 1 million jerseys. Okay, 1 million jerseys, 129 a piece, 15 million kickback, and Boog said he made 27, 28 right after the season ended. So, hey man, Shedeur gonna make a lot of money, y'all, off the field. Remember, he got Gatorade, he got Beats by Dre, he got a lot of stuff, and I think he's gonna have his. I think he signed with Nike as well. He's gonna have his own Nike cleats too. So he got all of that, and then he got remember he got them little clothing brand, got cologne. He got this. Besides legendary, he got cologne, he got other stuff. So he gonna make a lot of money off field, man. And that's where it's at. You know, you get to live off get to live off your endorsements. Remember Beast Mode? Beast Mode lived. He played NFL and lived off all his endorsements. Remember that? Remember Beast Mode? Beast Mode did not cash one NFL check. He lived off his endorsements the whole time. He saved all his NFL checks, then spent one NFL check. Remember that? Beast Mode did that interview. He's like, yo, save your chicken. Remember that? Hey, young buck, save your chicken. Come on. He didn't spend one NFL check. He just saved all that money, and he lived off his endorsements. And I think somebody else is doing that. What's his name, y'all? The basketball player. I believe he's doing that too. What's his name? Jason Tatum. I believe he said his mother did the same thing. You're not gonna spend none of this your NBA money. Just live off your endorsement money. I think he's another athlete who just live off his endorsements and save all his basketball checks. I think his mother is in charge of that, and I think she said that. Just live off your endorsements and save all your money. Just like Beast Mode. Beast Mode didn't spend one NFL check. He just lived off all his endorsement money. And remember, Beast Mode was getting Skittles. He was getting all type of deals. He get Skittles. He got what was that? Like he had so many commercials. It was just crazy. So he didn't have to spend no money. He spent none of his money. So salute to that. Salute to that. And you already know. You already know he gonna make a lot of money, bro. So in his second contract, he gonna be able to re-up and sign like a 50, 60, 70, 80 million dollar, probably more than that deal. In his second contract, his re-up contract. So we gonna see, man. And I remember Chantel said it. They're not Browns not here to win. You're not the only person to say Browns not trying to win. I hope they change their mind. They do have a franchise quarterback. I'm hoping they build behind a franchise quarterback. I'm hoping. If not, hey yo, in 4 years we out of there, y'all. We gone. We out of there, bro. Okay, we can't have Shedeur getting killed back there. So if they're not getting better linemen and better blocking and stuff and better receivers and if they're not gonna do that, in 4 years we gone. We out. And remember this, y'all. Shedeur told the team, we're gonna play together NFL again. So go ahead and do Shedeur a favor, Browns. Go ahead and not give him no good team in 4 years. All you gonna do is push Travis Shedeur and the other buffs. They gonna play together after their rookie contract up. So that's on you, Browns. The ball in your court. You go ahead and mess this up. Travis and Shedeur will be playing again after 4 years. I don't mind seeing Shedeur in Jacksonville with Travis. We would love them play. We don't care where they end up at, but do it again. Or Shedeur go out there to go play for the Buccaneers and play with his brother again. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead, Browns. This is your opportunity to seize the moment, Browns. Take advantage of this Sanders. Okay? Take advantage of that. Do not fumble this, Browns. You have not had this much attention on you in a long time. Don't fumble this. Get a great beef up your O-line. Okay? Get some more receivers out there. Get some more good players on defense. Make this a team. If you don't, in 4 years, your franchise quarterback is going to be out of there. And mark my words, the NFL buffs will start to play. Somebody gonna go somewhere where one of the old teammates at. Mark my words. When the 4-year contract is up, somebody is gonna team up. I don't know who it is, y'all, but somebody gonna team up. Jacksonville already got 3 buffs over there. They got 3 of them. So go ahead and not do your job, Cleveland. And Shedeur gonna be playing with one of. He might go to Carolina. He might, you don't know. You don't know where he might go. So don't mess this up, man. That's all I'm saying. Browns, do what you got to do to get a better O-line. Okay? And I think they said they need some more receivers. So get a better O-line and a couple more receivers, man. All right? And handle your business, man. Come on, man. The city is behind Shedeur. The Shedeur is winning over the city. Do your due diligence to get the O-line fixed. Let's do this. All right? Do your due diligence, man. Um, Let me see. Chantel says, one judge. Okay. I will be at training camp next week. They better not play tiny hands or mushroom. Everybody got to get played in training camp. Everybody get a chance training camp. Training camp is how they gonna really take notes. So everybody got to play training camp because that's where I think they get a lot of first team reps, and then they do pads. They got pads, first team reps, and then full speed. So Chantel, I'm sorry, everybody got to get reps in training camp because they got to see who's gonna make it, who not gonna make it, and stuff like that. What was his name? Okay, Robert says, I never made a game in person, but saw every game on TV before Coach Prime there. Last sellouts were in the Cordell Stewart era. Okay. Early 90s, I believe Boulder was always a party town before them. Okay. I respect that. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Hey, Robert, try to make a game this year. Robert, I'm going to try to make a game. You got to try it. Okay, from what I be hearing, it's crazy, man. Home games are insane. I'm hearing what I heard for the last 2 years, that the home games are insane. And then the restaurants make a lot of money. So I would like to experience that, and then go into the restaurants. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to experience that. The pandemonium that goes on home games, you know what I mean? The era, how it feels. So I'm gonna try to make a home game, bro. I'm gonna try to make a home game this year. I'm gonna try to do it. So if hey Robert, you gotta try to get. I'm gonna try to do it, man. I'm gonna try to do it. Chantel says Dion needs to make an NFL team. The Colorado Buffalo. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna give Dion his own team. They not gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. Chantel said, yes, here in Cleveland, it gets wild. Tailgating is a massive party. Yeah, you know, I forgot what year it was when Cleveland went to the playoffs. I forgot what year. It was a long time ago, y'all. But Cleveland went to the playoffs, y'all. Went to the playoffs. And when I tell you Cleveland was wilding. So I know, trust me, when the Cleveland football is doing good, boy, they fan base be out there wilding, having ball, and they show up. So I know. I seen it. I forgot. It was a long time ago. Real long time ago. But the Cleveland Browns, they went to the playoffs, and boy, it was a time. It was a time to see. It was a time to remember and to look when Cleveland Brown was doing good, though. So, you know, we're going to see, man. She said, yeah, tailgating is good. Yeah, I do remember it was a time when Cleveland Browns made the playoffs. It was way long time ago, though, y'all. Way long time ago. I didn't live in Ohio then. I'm from New Orleans. Moved like 5 years ago. Okay, so you from New Orleans. Oh, okay, so Chantel, do you remember when New Orleans went to the playoffs and won the Super Bowl? Do you remember that? With Reggie Bush and them? Boy, you remember I'm pretty sure you remember that then. Remember when New Orleans went to the Super Bowl and won it? When Reggie Bush was a running back? Remember that? The whole year. I'm telling y'all, the whole year. You can tell. You can tell they had a you know how some people have a magic carpet? You can tell they had a magic carpet that whole year. You can tell. They was destined to win that thing. I'm telling y'all, the way that the Saints was playing on offense and defense that year, you can tell they had that magic carpet, and it was the only way they could lose if they lose. Y'all remember that? It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. They was out there wilding on everybody. Bro. That defense they had was wilding on everybody. They already had the offense. Reggie Bush was going crazy like he was in college. Drew Brees, the offense was going crazy. But they defense, oh my God. Y'all remember they had that what was it called? That remember they had an investigation on the defense because they was wearing everybody out. Remember that? And they was targeting quarterbacks. Remember they had that investigation because they was targeting quarterbacks and Brett Favre was one of them. Remember that shit, bro? The Saints was going bananas on people that year, bro. They was wilding on people, man. That was wilding on people. Yeah, the bounty. They was wilding on people. And they was tearing quarterbacks out. And Brett Favre was one of them. They made sure to go crazy on Brett Favre. They had that bounty gate. Remember the bounty gate? That was crazy. Somebody snitched on them though, y'all. An inside source snitched on them. Nobody knew they was doing that. We was like, they was like, well, they balling, but they had an inside source that snitched on them. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Hey, that's the time to remember when the Saints they ran through the league. They went through the league, running through the league, y'all. And Reggie Bush was out there going bananas, bro. Reggie Bush, the same thing he did in college, he was doing it in the NFL. He was doing that thing out the backfield, catching it off screens, 40-yard touchdown, 50-yard touchdown, Reggie Bush, 60-yard touchdown, Reggie Bush. Bro, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, bro. She said, yeah, it was their ex-lineman coach that told, oh, it was? Yes, I remember because it was a big deal. Remember Spygate? It was just like Spygate. When people were spying on, remember Spygate? They hit the New England with Spygate. Remember that? Remember? they hit New England with Spygate. They was like, because they hit New England was, they had little people out there and they'll write down the plays and all that. And then they'll send it back to the team, New England, and then somebody caught and they told them the Spygate. Remember that? The Spygate. So we had the Bounty Gate and the Spygate. Man, y'all remember that? That's crazy, bro. But yeah, the Saints, man, the Saints was not playing, y'all. They was not playing. And then remember, they went up against Brett Favre in the championship game. Remember that? The Vikings, they went up against Brett Favre and the Vikings in a championship game. And Brett Favre threw that interception. Brett Favre was about, the Saints was losing, right? I mean, I think the Saints were losing, or was they winning by a little bit? And the Vikings was on the last driving. They was driving. And if the Vikings scored, they would have won. And then Brett Favre threw that interception, and then the Saints went to the Super Bowl and won that motherfucker. And they won it. The Saints versus the Vikings was a classic ass championship game. It went down to the wire, and then Brett Favre threw that interception, and the rest was history. They went on to win the Super Bowl. Hey, that year was crazy. That was a crazy year, man. That was a crazy year. He said, I'm not a Saints fan, never was, never will be. I'm a diehard Dallas fanboy who love. Shout out to Dallas, man. Dallas was an American team for a very long time. So I understand Dallas was an American team for a very long time. So I understand. Trust me, I get it. Okay. My dad is a Dallas Cowboy fan. He got family from Texas, Dallas, and all of that. So I understand how Dallas have a lot of fans and stuff because they was America's team for a very long time. So I do understand. Trust me, I get it. I get why Dallas is put where they put at. I get it. They had great players run through there. They won a lot of games from way back in the day. They got championships, great coaches, all of that. So I understand. I get it. I understand that. Dallas had 5th round pick franchise quarterback making $250 million. He said what? See, Dallas has a 5th round pick franchise quarterback making $240 million. Oh, they do? Who was that? Who are you talking about? Dak Prescott? Talking about Dak Prescott? I'm not sure who you're talking about right there. You talking about Dak Prescott? Because certain people want Dak Prescott kicked out. I think that's all. I think Jerry Jones Dak Prescott. I think Jerry Jones don't care about winning no more because when he did care, he made changes and he spent that money When he did care, he made changes and he spent that money to build a team to win. Y'all remember those days? Y'all remember those days? Even if they didn't win, he tried. At least he tried. He tried to make those trades and spend money. Even if they didn't win, he tried. You see, he was trying. I don't think he cared no more, bro. I don't think he cared no more, bro. That's my opinion, though. I just don't think he cared about winning like that no more. Because there's pieces out there they can definitely get to try to, you know what I'm saying? I get it. And again, they passed on Shedeur too. It's like, what? I really thought Dallas was gonna pick Shedeur, y'all. I really did. After the Saints and the Browns and the Giants stopped, when we knew that, I really thought Dallas Cowboys was going to do it. I really did. But they picked like they picked other positions. But I was like, bro, that'd be funny if they did it. But they're like, nah, we gotta go. We gotta go what we need. And I respect it. They had to go get the positions that they needed, and I respect it. But I really thought when they got later in the rounds, man, I really thought the Cowboys were like, you know what? We gonna get him. We gonna pick him up. I really thought they was gonna do it, y'all. I was hoping Dallas got him, because you know how crazy there would be Dion back in Dallas and his son is quarterback. Do you know how crazy that would have been? Do you understand? Do you understand? Dallas is all about the glamour, glitz and glamour and lights. Do you understand the Sanders name back in Dallas? Do you understand what type of crazy that, man? I was hoping, and they was like, nah, we got to get a safety and a receiver. Now I understood, because they needed it. They needed it, but I was hoping when the rounds got later and later, they was like, you know what? We gonna do it then. Boy, Dion back in Dallas with his son quarterback. Do you understand? I was just praying for that, y'all. I was praying, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen, man. My friends called my team the Cowgirls. My response is, your team got their ass beat by a bunch of girls. Yeah, you know that's just the nickname, the Cowgirls. It's the nickname. Robert says, for sure, I've been trying to get to a game. Hope you're able to make it too. More people going to see the Buffs than Broncos here. That's never happened. Whoa! More people go see the Buffs than Broncos, and I didn't know that. He said that never happened. Yeah, that's that Dion effect, man. That's that Dion effect, man. That's crazy. More people come to see the Buffs than the Broncos. Nah, that can't be true, bro. Nah, there ain't no way more people come to see the Buffs than the Broncos. Come on, bro. That cannot be true. There's no way that's true. I'm not saying you making it up, but come on, that cannot. That is an NFL team. Are you saying a college team get more love and all that than the Bron? You know, but I guess the Broncos not. Nah, I guess I can kind of see that. I guess I can kind of see that the talk of the town is, yeah, it's Colorado. It's the Buffalo. Out of the Broncos, what's the other team, y'all? Colorado State and Colorado. Yeah, Colorado is the main topic right now. But if the Broncos start winning, I think they'll catch right up real fast. But yeah, right now the big topic is Colorado. Yeah, you're right. Buffalo's is the big topic for right. Yeah, you're right about that. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that's possible, that a college team could get more love than the actual professional team. I didn't think that. I didn't know that. Even if the team is bad, I didn't know that the college team would get that much more love than the professional team. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hey, but yeah, I'm going to try, man. I really want to experience, and I need to get to Colorado anyway. I never been to a lot of places, but to experience Colorado would be fire, man. Hey, man, we've been here, man. We've been here a whole hour and 33 minutes, man. We've been here a whole hour and 33 minutes. Talking about we snuck in, boy. Nah, you late, player. You late, boy. You late. We've been here for an hour and 33 minutes cooking up. Hey, W, what up, baby? What's good, won't you? We've been here for an hour and 33 minutes, man. Where you been, boy? Where you been, boy? Where you been? All right, y'all. Hey, turn your notifications on, y'all. I don't know why YouTube be doing that, but turn your notifications on. All right, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and turn your notifications on, man. Huh? Where you been, boy? Boy, where you been? All right, you know the ATL movie. Where you been, boy? Boy, where you been? All right, so unsubscribe, resubscribe, and turn your notifications on, man. All right, so you get notified. Sometimes they don't let all the notifications out. I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube do this, y'all. I don't understand it. But unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the notification bell, y'all. Hit all, hit all. What's good with you, AW? You good, man? Are you ready? You ready? Hey, your girl acting up again, AW. Your girl acting up again. Anderson Smith says God's son, number 12, is him. Continue being you, speaking the truth. Don't let nothing or anything change you. Hey, Anderson Smith, hey, thank you very much. That's all I try to do over here. I try to be unbiased as possible when I speak, because I know there's other Shedeur fan bases. They are very vulgar and they gonna bomb on your ass. I try to be the Colorado Buff fan and NFL buffs that talk with a little bit more, calmness. We will get some of the trolls. We do bomb on some of the trolls. Don't get it twisted. We do bomb on some of the trolls, but I try to come with a unbiased opinion most of the time. You already know everybody got biases. Whoever you rock with, you're gonna have biases to them. But I try to not be so biased that when I talk, you can understand. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying. So I try to come with common sense and not a lot of biasness when it comes to Shador and everybody. They come from CU or Coach Prime. I try to see people's point of view as well. So when it comes to Mary Kate, you know what I'm saying, she just don't like Shador for whatever reason. Dylan Gabriel is her guy, so she's gonna push Dylan Gabriel, which I do respect. I do respect her pushing her guy. That's what you're supposed to do. But you don't need to dim somebody. And remember, you got Shador fans dimming Dylan Gabriel light. That's not that's not how I operate. I'm not dimming nobody's light to push Shador up. If you are a decent player, then you're a decent player. Remember, that's because I might not rock with you, don't mean nobody else will. But I seen Dylan Gabriel play. He is a decent player. I seen him play with the Oregon Ducks. He can play. Okay, he can play. So he can throw the ball pretty good too. So I respect Dylan Gabriel. But nah, play. You already know what time it is. We not doing this. Okay, we're not doing this, bro. We not doing this. We already know what time it is. But I respect Dylan Gabriel. I don't know nothing about Kenny Pickett. I never watched him play, so I can't speak on him. Joe Flacco, I watched Joe Flacco play already. I watched Joe Flacco win already. So I got respect for Joe Flacco because he already done it already. On the highest level, he done it with the Baltimore Ravens. So I already know Joe Flacco, he already done it at the highest level. Okay, did not flinch. Get back up, make plays. Get back up, make plays. So I already seen him do it. So I got respect for Joe Flacco and all the people who vote for Joe Flacco to start. I respect it. I respect it. I understand it. He's proven. That's a proven quarterback. So I respect it. But right after him, got to be number 12. Okay, I'm sorry. He's ready to go. He's ready, trained to go. That's all I'm saying. He adapt, then he's gonna flourish. He adapt, then he flourishes. No matter what it is, he adapt, then flourish. We watched him do it. Y'all, from Jackson to Colorado. He adapt, then he flourish. He adapts, then he flourish every time. So people who think, oh, he not gonna pan out, I feel sorry for you. For all the people who think he not gonna pan out, I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it in advance. I'm sorry for you. He adapts, then he flourishes every single time. And remember, he did it with less in his college career. Imagine them having an Alabama running game, Alabama line and running game. Imagine Shedeur with an Alabama line and running game. What? What? He did more with less. Imagine him with a feasting running game, over 100 yards a game, and blocking. Tremendous blocking. Imagine that. He did more with less. So just imagine. That's all I'm saying. So when people say he ain't that good, he did more with less. You know how good you got to do to flourish with less? To win a Golden Arm Award, break school awards, have the best college passing percentage while running for your life. They keep skipping over. He ran for his life. They keep skipping over that. I don't know why they don't want to plaster that. He made all these accolades by running for his life. For some reason, they don't want to admit he was running for his life a lot of times. Even in Jackson. You see how he get out the pocket and get up out of there in Jackson? Running 20-yard, 30-yard, 40, 50-yard touchdown runs. He was even doing that shit in Jackson. They don't want to admit it. That he was doing all of this on the run. Darts on the run. Darts on the run. 40-yard bum on a run. Touchdown on the run. Touchdown on. They don't want to admit that he was out there carving people up on the run. He's a pocket passer, but he was on the run. He's just as deadly on the run, and they don't want to put that out there. They want to act like that's not. No, we're not doing. He take too many sacks and he hold the ball too long. Okay, but what about all the magic he makes when he hold the ball too long? You can look at the negative, but what about the positive when you hold the ball too long? All the Hail Mary play don't work if you don't hold the ball too long, right? You don't get the Hail Mary play with LeJohntay if he doesn't hold the ball too long. You don't get it. You don't even get there. All the highlights with Travis, you don't get that. With LeJohntay, you won't get that if you don't hold the ball too long and he trying to figure it out. You don't get none of those plays. Who else? Amarion Miller. You don't get none of those plays if he ain't holding the ball longer than you don't get none of those plays. A lot of those highlights is him running for his life, running around circle, and then boom. So it's a give and take. You can say, damn, man, you're holding the ball too long, but a lot of those magical plays come out of him running around, avoiding tackles, running around, boom, 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 boom. So it's a give and take. You just got to give it up. A lot of those magicals come in holding the ball, running around in circle, moving around, throwing them 50-yard bum, 40-yard bum, 30-yard bum. A lot of that stuff come off running for his life. A lot of those magical plays came off him running for his life. We just got to tell the truth. Okay? And there was a lot of them when he stood in the pocket too, but a lot of them came off him avoiding tackles, running around. We just got to keep it honest, y'all. We got to keep it honest. Okay? So I understand people like, you hold the ball too long, he took too many sacks. Yes, that is the part of being a quarterback. But so much good came out of that. Okay? A lot of those sacks came because the offensive line was stinking. But he do hold the ball too long, but he make a lot of great plays while holding the ball too long too. So, and not a lot of quarterbacks can have that IQ of holding the ball longer than usual while running for your life and throwing darts and getting smashed. Do you know how many passes he got hit and he still made the throw? He knew he was about to get killed and he still stood there in the pocket and made the throw, or still got outside the pocket, stood there. He could have fell down. He could have threw the ball away, and that's one thing people gotta realize. He know he's going to get hit and he still stand there and make the throw. A lot of other quarterbacks would say, I'm cool on this. I don't want to, I'm getting killed every game. Forget this. I'm just saying, man. So shout out to Anderson Smith, man. Anderson Smith, you're all right, man. You're all right. Let me see. AW says, what did she say? Basically, she brought up his speeding ticket, right? All right, she brought up his speeding ticket saying, well, Shedeur is fast off the field, but he needs to hurry up and be faster on the field, be faster on the field so he can compete for the four-way quarterback competition. What? What? That's what she said, AW. He got speeding tickets off the field, so he's very fast. But his learning curve is not that fast. He needs to speed it up so he can compete for his job. Man, come on, AW, come on, bro. She crazy, bro. Let me see. So is Watson still rehabbing for ACL tear? Yeah, yes, he's still in rehab. And usually they don't let you play the next year. Usually when you tear your ACL or whatever, they don't, and your Achilles or whatever, they don't let you play the next year. They usually don't let you play the next year. They usually don't let you play. But, depending on how good his recovery is, they might. But usually you don't get to play the next year. When you do that, they give you an extra year off, even in basketball. Basketball, they do it. In football, they do it. But some players, their body just heal up faster, so they might let you come back. I don't know. But usually when you have a ACL or MCL tear in your knee or ankle, they usually make you or Achilles, whatever, they usually make you sit out the next year so your body can, rehab all the way. So I don't know, man. But yeah, he's still rehabbing though. He's still rehabbing. Like Dion said, they box office. Yeah, man, they box office, bro. Box office, bro. Box office, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping Colorado got this another what is that? Linebacker. What's his name? I think it's Corey Colton. What's his name? Hold on, what's his name, y'all? Corey Colton or something like that? Yeah, for 2026 class. Hey. And he was a top prospect too. I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna do an upload on that. And then I'm gonna drop an upload tomorrow with Shedeur. Shedeur has been getting ready for training camp. I'm gonna drop that video tomorrow for you too. You heard? You know that. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, baby. We in the flesh. What time is it, y'all? What time is it? Damn, it's already 11, man. Tabby flying, bro. God damn. I gotta get up out of here. It's 1:46. I gotta get up out of here and get ready. Tomorrow my Friday too. Tomorrow my Friday, y'all. So you know. So tomorrow we can stay alone for 2-3 hours, but I gotta get some rest I gotta get some sleep, man. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get some sleep, baby. All right. Anything else I want to talk about before we get out of here? Oh yeah, AW. Go to the beginning, but your boy is doing community work, bro. Okay, your boy is doing community work, and he's making the city proud, bro. So hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, guys. Make sure you hit the notification bell, guys. Please hit the notification bell. Okay, hit all. Hit that notification bell and hit all. Or unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit that bell. Hit all. Okay. And make sure you go watch our uploads. Watch our uploads, y'all. I'm gonna start uploading again tomorrow. We're gonna probably do 2 uploads. We're gonna come live again, but we're gonna start doing uploads again. Get ready because the season is around the corner. All right, the season around the corner, y'all. So we're gonna get back in the groove. The season is around the corner, baby. It's around the corner, man. He says, great show. Have a blessed night. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for participating in the conversation. Thank you very much. AW says, we have to talk about LeBron on your next one. All right, cool. We're talking LeBron on the next one, y'all. With that being said, I got to get ready for to go to bed. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe again. Thank everybody for the comments. I appreciate it. So make sure you, again, hit the notification bell, hit all, or unsubscribe, resubscribe, because I don't know why they don't be sending notifications out. It is what it is. That's the best we can do. All right, let's fight through it, and let's get this repetition down because the season is on the way, y'all. And all right, so we got some Colorado content coming as well. So I see y'all tomorrow, man. All right, like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.